going to discuss the OLAP, how it could be used in our day-to-day life or a thing. So what do you mean by OLAP? Means online analytical processing. That should have a certain difference between the transactional processing as well as the analytical processing. If I go for some complex analysis or strategic planning and all, so I could be able to use only an OLAP, because through that it also have a database. It will be all my cumulative data can be accumulated in my data warehouse. So through that we cannot able to predict the exact thing. There must have a redundant data must be present inside that thing. So only in our OLAP we are using the unnormalized data. So in my normalized data we are minimizing the redundancy. We are avoiding the certain anomalies like insert, update and the delete anomalies, so I can go for the normalization. But in my unnormalized thing, we are going to aggregate the data, historical data. In the historical data and all, the birth of that particular person can be repeated so many times. That could not be avoided over there. Simple example in your Wikipedia. So how it could be given. So there also that particular data is stored in my Google server. Through that only it can be retrieving. Am I right or wrong? So through that a year can be repeated one. The table also it will have an year. In the starting also this particular person is born in this particular year. He will going on this year, certain year. The name can be a redundant one. So these type of a thing only we can able to analyze the thing. For that complex thing and all we are going for an OLAP. So we are going to see what are the OLAP applications are there one by one. Okay, what are the applications are available?
So the first thing is customer transaction pattern analysis. That means analyzing a customer transaction history to find fraud and recommend the devices. So role of OLAP here, run complex queries in huge data sets for pattern recognition.
The transaction is an OLAP process, but here they are saying the pattern analysis. So may have in my account some hackers may hack my data. Is it right? Hack my amount, because nowadays in real world it is most hackers are there to hack that data. In that case I could be able to use only the analytical processing. So why I am saying this thing is how my amount can be transacted. So where it could be taken intermediately in that thing. If I provide any security and also I have manually checking the thing where it could be taken. So simple example is, if my account, I am having a debit card, if my cumulatively so many transactions can be taken place in my account. So my amount can be transferred in the other currency. Indian rupee, other than the Indian rupee, it may be a dollar, it may be some other euro, something it could be taken place. In that case, the bank automatically abandoned my or cancelled my transaction and also locked my card. Why they are doing this thing is, my transaction can be taken place in the 10 AM, 10 1, 10 2, 10 3. A person definitely should not do this thing. So they can analyze this is this certain fraud came hacking this particular account. So through that automatically your card can be blocked. How it could be done? Only through this thing. In this case, we need only unorganized data, because that the customer account can be a repeated one. Is it right? So only for analyze and all we are going for a OLAP. Next application.
Sales forecasting is nothing but we all know that the simple methodology of customer retailing and manufacturing sectors and for companies is they will analyze the past sales and will predict the future demands for leading the customer in mind. So particularly why OLAP in this is, it will give the combination of regions, products and multiple periods of time data.
The sales forecasting is the OLAP means. So this is the AI. Am I right or wrong? AI and machine learning can be rolled on this thing for forecasting my future thing. Not only in sales forecasting, you have other forecasting. So it will read, it will learn the past data. So through that only it's going to be replicate the thing. So in this case we need only the unnormalized data. Next one.
Next application is patient treatment analysis. So in hospitals, they keep tracking the historical treatment data. So in order to keep the trend, identify the trend in disease and also their outcomes. So the OLAP application here uses it supports decision making evidence.
Student performance dashboard. Student performance dashboard is a results or analysis by a administrator by semester or department, and the OLAP features of student performance dashboard is supports drill down
Dashboard. So your performance can be analyzed only based on my past records. So how it could be he or she can be performed in IAE1, IAE2 and IAE3. So how could be performed in our university exam. So this analysis and all, we're going to make it only in terms of certain visualization only we're going to take in place. So only we are taking, this is the online analytical processing. Next one.
So in budget and financial comparison, we take the yearly income and monthly income for the financial reports as the for the comparison. So here OLAP is used to dicing and slicing the data for the in-depth review.
So this is and all the few examples of your online analytical processing. Still you are having a further examples are available for the analytical processing. So out of this thing, we could conclude that thing is for doing certain pattern analysis only we are going for a analytical process. So that is the outcome of your OLAP. So after my OLAP analysis, I can have certain pattern. So through that only we can be used. So for that only we are using only a unnormalized data, not a normalized data. Thank you.